Welcome, fellow makers and making enthusiasts, to Pandora's Props. As you may know, a good workbench is paramount to a good workspace. My workspace was lacking a good one for a long time, so I decided to install one. The tricky thing is, my workspace is also my garage. My garage is also where I park my truck, so the dimensions might be a bit shallow to what you might expect. The other thing that I needed was some decent shelving on the wall, so that's in the next video. I'll be making those, so stay tuned for that. I looked up several plans on the interwebs and picked one that I thought was good, so I went out to get some lumber and got to work. So I'm just going to screw some pieces onto the ends of the 2x4 to raise it up so it holds pieces that I'm cutting. 4 inches. Plug it in. This blade is toast, so I gotta replace that. So I'm gonna check these 2x4s for staples. There's one. Got you. There you are. Look at this. Look, is this in frame? Look at this. What is this? Insanity. These are 24 by 48 inches. And my bench is going to be 20 inches deep. So now I have to cut these. It's the world's heaviest power tool. Now we measure again, because you always measure twice and cut once. Couple of 2x4s. Obviously, it should be 17 inches. In fact, it's 16 3/4. 16 3/4. Okay. Look at that. It lays on there pretty decently. Place to hang this. Oh, you know what? It's actually that much. So now I'm going to put together the frame for the top. The reason we're building it upside down is, well, assuming that my floor is flat and level, you'll get a flat and level top. Now I'm going to mark even spaces on the 2x4s. Oh, that's loud. 3/4. I chose 20 inches, 60 inches, 80 inches, and the last one's only going to be 60, but that's okay. And these come in 1.25 inches. No, 1.75 inches. There. Okay. Now I've got these big screws to hold these support pieces in. I'm going to countersink them with this 7/8 paddle bit because 7/8 is the size that I have and because I want it to sit flush against my wall. So I don't want the screw heads poking out at all. A bit more. Okay. There. Okay. I've just gotten back from the hardware store twice because I discovered that these are not hex heads, nor are they Torx heads, nor are they any heads that I've heard of. They are spider drive. So I had to go all the way to the store, get a box of bits, return home, and then discover free bit in the box. So I went back and returned those. Now that I've got the right bit, I can start fastening. It says no pre-drilling required. I don't have a lot of faith in that, but I'll give it a shot. I'll try anything once, right? Oh, that's not going in straight at all. Now follow that hole. Take two. No pre-drilling required. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Next step, putting on 6 legs. I've chosen a height of 40 inches because 40 inches allows me to rest my elbows while I work. It's not a standard height. 36 is pretty standard for a standing bench. I like 40. My tops are 3/4 inch thick, which means I'm going to cut my legs to 39 1/4. Okay, most importantly, is they are all the same height. So once I cut one, I'm going to use that as a tape for the other one, like I did with those cross pieces over there. Mark in from the edge 3 1/4. That puts me right in the middle of the stud that's going to be the leg. We're going to countersink and pre-drill. Okay, hold still. And then pre-drill. Because some of these things are starting to split and it's a little worrisome. All right. Everything is pre-drilled and countersunk. Nope, that's not next. I'm changing my mind. Because this is all a little bit bowed and warped, I want to put the top on, then turn it over and put the legs on. One short. Now we're ready to put legs on. I'm just going to go like this. We're going to go here. The next step is cutting these pieces for the legs. I don't know how to explain where they go, but I've chosen 20 inches because this is going to dictate where the shelf is. And I think 20 inches below the countertop is a good height for it. I don't have a real reason for that, other than that's where I want it. And 6 of these, and these go right here. Wow, oh, that one had dust on it. All of these are on. The next step is putting these pieces on. Right there, and one on the other side. Drill and countersink, and pull the staple. And cut 3 inches off. Yeah, cut 3 inches off too. I do want to do that actually. Nailed it, or screwed it. Right, these are on, so the next pieces are going to be cross pieces here and here, maybe here, yes, also here. So I need 4 at 16 3/4. There we go. So smart. Next, we put blocks like this to support these. On the front, I'm going to want to extend them all the way. Now I've got to figure out how to get this thing upright. This is sturdy. There we go. A few years off my back. So now I'm going to sand it. Yeah, I know it's a workbench. It doesn't need to look pretty, but it does need to not hurt me. Whoa. Ah. Have some dust. Get it wrong. 80 grit. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. I want shelves. It's from my own workbench. Pretty much the right size already. Yeah, that should work. Okay, put her in place. Oh, that's a lovely sound. long, 20 inches deep, 40 inches high. Really pleased with it. The real test is going to see if my truck still fits in here, which it should. We'll find that out tomorrow after I build those shelves. But it's like 8 o'clock right now and I don't want to make too much noise. So, alright. Thanks for watching. Oh, and like, comment, and subscribe.